Greetings, my name is Thomas Risberg and I'm with the Alliance for Youth. And today it is my pleasure to give you a virtual tour of our new Youth Resource Center to serve our homeless and disadvantaged youth here in Great Falls. Before I go in, I want to talk to you a little bit about the situations that our youth confront here. So in the 2018-2019 school year, more than 475 kids reported being homeless at some point during the year. And that's just mind-boggling, right? And in terms of foster care, we have over 600 children in foster care in Cascade County. That's more than twice the state average in Montana. And our folks are also struggling with mental illness. Over roughly a third of 10th graders last year reported seriously considering suicide. So the services that we offer here at this center are essential for us to make sure that our kids that we love so much get the support and love and care that they need. So now that we know a little bit about why this is needed, we're going to go on in and we're going to show you the center and all the wonderful things that we provide. So as we go in, you'll notice we have our cameras everywhere, right? And you just can buzz, and we go down to the front desk and you'll see that they unlock it for us, and now we go in. There's only one entrance in to keep, safety is our top priority. You'll see as we go around, there are X's. We want to be able to meet all the social distancing requirements for COVID-19, and so we've got those placed throughout the center to make sure that people keep distance. So all of our children, all of our staff, everyone is going to come through this door, and you're going to be greeted by amazing youth advocates like Kylie.
Hello, welcome to the Youth Resource Center.
And so you come in here, and this is the Jean and Jane Thayer Hub, and it is a just spectacular room. You come in, we're low barrier, so you sign in here at the desk. All we need is your name. You've got lockers here, so you put all your items there for safekeeping. Then you can come in. We've got laundry back there. You can do your laundry. That's counters and cabinets for us to keep supplies and to fold laundry on. And then you'll see we have this beautiful dining room table, picnic table from the Department of Corrections. And so we will be serving a hot meal there every day at 6 p.m. And as you continue around the room, you'll see that we have then a set of computer stations over here and a printer, copier, scanner. And then I say we've got to be the only youth resource center in the country that has a wood-burning stove. And so we can just imagine our youth here reading books, and it's a very homey feel. And I love that about the whole center. I think the atmosphere just exudes kind of, you're supported, you're loved, and that's the whole point of what we're trying to do here. And so as we leave the hub, we'll go up this ramp, and we're going to come to the first of our two kitchens. So this here we're calling our Galley Kitchen. And so we're not preparing any food here. It's just going to be to reheat and to, kind of prep to serve. But, we've had great community support. You can see all the appliances are new to us, the new floor. And coming from there, we are going to go into one of our two bathrooms with showers down here. It really is, keeping people clean is a high priority, especially in these times. And so you'll see we have these private showers. This is a mirror. There's a women's side to it. And so kids can come in and shower. So as you can see now, you can come in. We have food. We have laundry, showers. And now we are going to go down and see the other services that we provide. So heading down this hall, the first room on our right is where our Director of Operations, our chaos coordinator, is going to be Lisa Beavers. She's out coordinating chaos. So we have Dylan and Logan, two of our incredible youth advocates, and John. And they have just done an extraordinary job getting this ready for our kids. We cannot thank them enough. And I love this room. The colors, right? They just say peace and serenity and to make kids comfortable. So they'll come here and, have talks, whatever their issues are, right? And we'll be able to have those services provided. So as we come out here, I want to talk a little bit about our model. And so what we use is what's called a one-stop shop. And it's very different than the traditional social services model, which is provider-based. They open a location and they offer services. Here, we leverage existing services in the community. So we will offer things like addiction counseling, mental health counseling, suicide prevention, job training, other skills programs. Connection to housing, of course, is an integral part of what we're going to do. But we don't actually hire those folks. We partner with organizations that are already providing those services in the community, and they come here. And so the services come to the youth instead of the youth having to go through all the logistical challenges of accessing the services. And so speaking of the services in here, this is our Serenity Room. And you'll see again the spacing we have. It's just a great spot. This is where we'll come and do groups and have all kinds of activities, there's a book club, art clubs, all kinds of things for the kids to do. And it's just a nice, comfortable space. Coming out of here, we get back to more of the basic necessities that we're going to be providing. So as we come in here, this is the Benefice Giving Closet, and we cannot thank our supporters enough for everything that they've done for us. And as we come in here, you'll see we have all kinds of food and hygiene products and everything that you would need. And here, I think these are really creative. I just want you to take a look at these. We've prepared all these kits. They're boxes, so they're already pre-done, and kids can come in there. And to say if they're staying at a friend's house, right, or they're staying with a family of a friend, they can bring that back to the home and provide dinner for everyone. We also have these, flexible kits that just fit in your backpack. So we want to really think of our services through the prism of the youth, and we've gotten them involved in how we've designed this, what programs we offer, and they're integral. And so what we're going to have here is an iterative process, right, where we ask for feedback from the youth and what they need. We try to meet those needs, and then we kind of continue on and always getting better, that continual improvement. So I thought that was a great idea that youth had come up with. And as we continue down here, we enter the fun zone. So a big part, right, we want to meet these kids where they are, right? They've had a lot of trauma, a lot of abuse, a lot of things have happened to them. And we want them to just give a space where they can just be kids, right? And we can love them until they can love themselves. And so this is a place where they can come, be comfortable, play games, play video games, and just hang out, right? Just be kids. And as we come here, we will see, we've got our game corner and beautifully refurbished tables and new fabric on all of this. Again, I cannot thank our volunteers enough for all the support. There has been thousands of hours already put into renovating this and getting this all ready to go. And speaking of volunteers, so we come in this room. This is our volunteer lounge. And you'll see, we just have coffee, water, lockers. It's a really nice space because we value we could not do this work without volunteers, and they really are the heart of service. And so we want to have this nice space for them to physically show them that we value them and appreciate them. And so as we come out here, I want to mention a couple things. We discussed security first. You can see cameras and doors, big metal doors. So the center has 28 cameras situated throughout, and so we want to make sure that the kids feel protected, and by having everything videotaped, right, we know what's going on, and they can feel safe, and our volunteers and everyone, it's really important to have that component. And these doors, of course, they're impossible to break down, and so this really is a safe, contained place for our kids. And as we come out of the basement, we're going to go and see some of the places where the youth will be able to come to access services. As we come up here, the first room we will come to is our medical clinic. And so this gives you a great feel for the services and where we'll be able to leverage the organizations, right? We'll have people that will come in here and offer vaccinations on one day, and then another day they may come in and help with pregnancy issues, and then it could be a basic checkup. We are working to get dental services brought in here. And so kids, instead of having to go across town to see the dentist and then go get a vaccine at another place, they just walk up and it's here for them, all the things that they need. And just a beautiful space. And as we come out here, we're now going to come into the Alliance for Youth foyer. That is going to be where staff enter from. And again, it's a beautiful space. And what I want to show you all is this room. And it's called the Gathering Hall. And as it sounds, we want this to be a place where the community can come gather. And whether there's a dinner you want to have for your supporters, or whether you want to have a concert or a training, we want this to be a space where the community can come together, share information, develop a shared sense of purpose. And the acoustics are great in here, the lighting is incredible. So we're very excited to have this as a resource for our partners who are so integral to everything that we do. And coming back out here, we head down the hall, and I am just going to show you a couple examples of offices. So on this side coming down, we have their swing offices, right? So whether it's an addiction counselor or someone coming to do job training or someone doing suicide prevention, they have a place where they can come, set up, do what they need to do, and then the next service can come in. So this office is just spectacular. This one in particular is Nicole Zimmerman. She does our parenting support and suicide prevention programs. Just does a terrific job. These then are our other identical, similar offices that people will be able to use to provide services for our youth. And then coming in here, this is the last stop on our tour today. And if you look at this, this is the community room. It is just a spectacular, well-lit room. A lot of community task forces meet here, like the Substance Abuse Prevention Alliance and the Human Trafficking Task Force. We do classes, groups, all kinds of things. It's a multi-purpose in a true sense of the word. And then if we look over here, this is our second kitchen. And that is a good segue. As you've seen this building, it's a beautiful building, right? 16,000 square feet. The services that we offer are really robust, and we rely on the community, right? This is a community effort, and we need your support. And so I want to encourage folks, if you want to know more about the Youth Resource Center, please go to the Alliance for Youth website. That's allianceforyouth.org. There's a donate button right at the top of the page, and if you scroll down, there's information about how you can contact us to volunteer. We need lots and lots of volunteers. It's a wonderful experience for you to kind of come in and mentor and be there for children. So all of that is available on our website. It's also available on our Facebook page. We have lots of good information that we put out through that. And then if you are interested in coming and taking a tour or would like to sponsor a room, we do have those available. And please reach out to our executive director, Christy Ponte Stroop, and her email is kponte, P-O-N-T-E-T Stroop, S-T-R-O-O-P, @allianceforyouth.org. And like I said, what we are doing here is really important for the future of our community, and we cannot do it without your support. So please, by all means, reach out to us. We'd love to answer any questions you have, take you on a tour, and get you involved and be able to provide these kids with the love and support they need. So thank you so much for joining us on this tour, and I hope to see you at the center in the future.